Hello and welcome everybody to Random Game Weekend, a part of the Clearing the Backlog series. The first game that we chose was Battlefield Bad Company 2. This game is a little bit of an older game. It came out in 2010. This game was developed by DICE and then published by EA. I had originally gotten this game on the Xbox 360. I played a lot of the multiplayer on there. So what I wanted to do was kind of switch it up a little bit and do the single player on the PC. I heard this single player was relatively short, so I wanted to see if I could play it on hard and beat it over the course of a weekend. This game has 13 missions in total, so for this series what I did was I broke them up into one mission per video. The first mission in the game is called Operation Aurora. This is what really happened that day.
Hey,
It
you missed
starts
the
out with our
spotlight.
squad on a boat trying to sneak to shore to locate a
There it is.
person codenamed
Now
the
we win.
Defector. Unfortunately, our sneak was not 100, and Able Squad got obliterated. And we tried as hard as we could to hide in plain sight. However, of course, that didn't work. They turned their spotlight on us, and then they lit us up, capsizing our boat and dumping us into the water. Now, you might be saying to yourself, this couldn't possibly get any worse. Well, with his nerve shot falling in the water, Captain Butterfingers loses his grip on his gun, and we see it fall all the way to the ocean floor. After that, we swim to shore, waterlogged and upset about dropping our gun. We regroup and determine casualties and confirm our next course of action.
Rebel squad didn't make it, Sarge.
All right, it's up to us then.
How come it ain't started yet, Sarge? They said 0600.
Right on time.
Hope it worked.
The key, if they can take what we're throwing at them now, they can keep the defector. Let's get moving.
The first real gameplay we encounter, we approach a bridge with two enemies. Armed with our knife, we make our way and are told to take out one of them. After dicing the guy, we cross through the water, which I mean, we're already completely soaked. What's a little more water in the boot gonna do? Might as well continue the tradition. Once on the other side, we are thrown a gun, which is completely dangerous. Who throws a gun? Seriously, not cool at all. Advancing up the mountainside, we find two paths, one with the enemy's trenches and one vertically up the mountain. Half our squad continues straight up the mountain, and we decide to clear out the trenches, even though we could have just gone the same way up the mountain and skipped almost dying. Eventually, we made our way to a dead end. We're right on time, the other half throws down a rope, and we begin our ascent. Just one question though. I could have sworn we were just in an early morning scene. How did it all of a sudden become so sunny? Anyone else catch that? Maybe? Yeah. Anyway. We advance and come to a clearing with a road in sight. And wouldn't you know it, we arrive at the exact time the enemy's convoy is rolling through, and they had some heavy machinery. Thankfully, there was some tall grass that, of course, as you know, gives you 100% invisibility. Otherwise, we would have been easily spotted and turned into Swiss cheese. We're just so lucky that not one of them had their eyes open. Once our air support came in and took out the tanks, and we made quick work of any remaining survivors. As I was playing the game and enjoying the scenery, I couldn't help but feel like something was missing. I checked the game's marketplace and I found the Sprint DLC. I decided to go ahead and purchase it for $10, as I felt it was beneficial to the overall experience I would have.
We got lucky there. Someone
I
must
can
be looking
finally
out for
run.
us.
I honestly can't tell you enough how much this increased the overall enjoyment I had with the game. After crossing a bridge, we come upon a man that had been hiding. Could this be our defector? Obviously, there's only one way to find out.
Give him the challenge.
Who is my favorite baseball player?
Cup Anson.
It's our guy. We found him. Now what's going on? Honestly, that sound could only mean one thing.
I don't know,
Dinosaurs.
Sarge. The black weapon.
Or that. Could be that too.
We're dead.
After making our way to the airfield and securing a vehicle, I load up and man the roof-mounted machine gun. And let me tell you, I felt a little like the gunner in Full Metal Jacket. Of course, minusing the whole part of him shooting innocent people. Yeah. Gaining entry into the subpen, we could feel that we were almost out of there. Just a few more enemies to contend with, and oh yeah, this thing that happened. He's waving! After that heartfelt wave goodbye, we finally boarded the submarine to safety. Or so we thought.
Damn hatch open! We made it. We made it. You see? I told you we'd make it, Wyatt.
A massive bomb detonates and creates a wave that throws us all into the ocean. That ain't good. Again, boots wet with water, Captain can't hold on to anything, loses his dog tags.
Lost my gun, lost my dog tags.
Well, that's it. We completed mission 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. This way you don't miss out on any future videos. I also stream on Twitch Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I've left a link down in the description for my channel.
Russia has expressed concern about the system, claiming that such a weapon could be used for offensive reasons.